Okay, so you've gone to Schoology and you've gone to notifications, you turned them all off, you've gone into your settings, and you've gone to notifications and you've turned them all off, but somehow, some way, you're still receiving notifications. So my plan C here, or plan B, is to teach you how to create rules so that these emails will go into one folder, and you can just check that folder if you're looking for Schoology notifications, so they're not flowing into your inbox. So the first thing you want to do is start by creating a folder where all of these emails will go into. And so if you look on your left-hand side, you'll notice, I'm going to just close out of some of my drop downs here, but you have favorites, right? And you have folders. So what I want to do is hit that drop down for the folders that I have. So you can see these are all my folders. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a right click or two finger click on the Mac, and I'm going to create a new folder. And you'll see I already have one for my Schoology notifications, but I recommend calling this folder Schoology notifications or Schoology emails or Schoology something if you're looking to file those emails into one specific folder. So I'm going to call this one Schoology. Okay. So for some reason, my new folder made its way up here, which is fine. Just know and take a peek and find out where your folder is. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a rule so that all of my emails go into this folder called Schoology. Okay, so let me go back to my inbox really quick. And then in order to make changes in your inbox, one of the things that you want to do is make sure that you head on over to the gear. Okay, so if I click on that gear, of course I can manipulate other settings, but I'm looking to create a rule. And in fact, it's an inbox rule, so my email inbox rule. And it'll automatically take me to where that is and where I can add the rule. So under my mail, my rules, and I'm going to add a rule. As you can see, I already have a rule set up, so I'll click into this to show you what you want to set up. But essentially, when you create a new rule, you want to name your rule. This rule you might call Schoology notifications or Schoology emails, right? And then you want to add your conditions. So you can see all of the choices. I'm not going to go through all of these choices. I'm going to specifically show you how you would set this up though. And then you have a lot of actions. The action we will use is basically to move it to a specific folder. Okay, so let me discard this. Let me just go back out to my rules, discard. There we go. So I'm going to edit this one so you can see what I set up for mine. And there we go. I called my rule Schoology notifications. For my condition, I chose from, right? Because all of my emails coming from Schoology, that's what I want. And the email addresses I added were notifications@schoology.com and no reply@schoology.com. And again, from looking at the emails coming in, those were the two that I specifically wanted to make sure I pulled into this folder. If you want to receive emails from the no reply, then don't add this one in. But this is really just up to you as to what you're wanting to add to make sure that your emails are all being pulled into a specific folder, right? And you can do this for other emails as well if you're wanting them to specifically file themselves into a specific folder, right? So everything from these two email addresses, I have an action. What do I want to happen? Well, I want all of those items to move to, right? Move to a folder. And so when I hit this drop down, you should be able to search for the folder that you want. I just created a folder called Schoology, right? So I could move it there, but the folder I have designated is Schoology notifications. So I'll click Schoology notifications. You can add, other rules, but I'm going to just keep it simple as this, right? And then if you want, you can go ahead and click Run Rule Now. It'll grab all of your previous emails and drop them in there. But mine is already set up, so I'm going to go ahead and just click Save. Okay. And then this rule should then help it so that all of your emails, maybe from Schoology, right, are filed into a folder, and you'll be able to see all of your Schoology emails there and check them or delete them all if needed. Or again, just check them to see if it was something important. But that's essentially one way that you could prevent Schoology emails from crowding up your inbox and maybe just going on over to check those emails later.